Um, I would say in high school, there were peaks and valleys for me. I played football and baseball in high school. I wrestled for a year of high school, but that was before they expanded the weight classes. And I was like that classic, like not big enough to wrestle heavyweight. And also, I wasn't very good. I think the best I ever did was fourth place in a JV tournament as a freshman. But so it made it pretty easy for me to go to down to two sports after my freshman year. Um, and I played, like pickup basketball and stuff, and I played on like a men's team and things like that because I love basketball. I just wasn't, I was good for 5 fouls a game. That was about it. Um, but my football career, Berea was a very storied program when I started playing there. The fall of '92, that team lost to Menor in the playoffs. But that team was just phenomenal. What a phenomenal team that was.
Who was the
And that
coach
was
back then?
that was Tom Madzie's last year.
Okay.
And then after that, we had a couple lean years there. But my senior class, we had a lot of guys play college football, and me being one of them. So I was your classic kid who probably frustrated the coaches a lot, because they saw the potential that I probably could have had with a little bit more work. But I just enjoyed being a multi-sport athlete. I didn't want to like quit baseball just to work on football. And I think that kind of ruffled my coach's feathers a little bit. In fact, I know it did because he talked to me about it on numerous occasions. Um, and but I loved being a multi-sport athlete and just kind of being in the moment. Ironically, I didn't really have any aspirations of playing football in college. I thought I was going to be a baseball player in college. And unfortunately, I wasn't smart enough to realize that there wasn't a big market for basically guys who were good as a designated hitter, first base, maybe catcher, and who weren't that great defensively. So, in my mind, though, baseball was my love, though. So I wasn't really thinking football until my senior year when it finally dawned on me that, okay, I got recruited for both football and baseball. And in fact, when I went to Otterbein, where I ended up going, I was going to play both. They recruited me as a catcher, which I barely did after my junior year of high school. I mean, I caught a little bit here and there, but they liked the now head coach, George Powell. He recruited me as a catcher. And it wasn't until I went there that I realized, okay, I'm just going to do one sport in college because it's hard enough even at a small school, and so that's when I stuck with football.